Hello everybody and welcome back to Dana's Coloring Obsession. I hope you are doing well and that you are prepared for the end of this month already. Yeah, I am coming at you with a haul video. I got a few things, but I also got extremely spoiled and got some I'm calling it Happy Mail, but it was hand delivered, both of the things. So a bunch of it's from my husband and a bunch of it's from my sister. So I'm calling it Happy Mail because that's kind of just what we all call that, because in general it comes through the mail and sometimes it comes through the mail. I mean, the stuff from my husband technically came from the mail. It just got delivered to my house and it was from him. Anyway, I'm going to start with the stuff that I got myself. There are some supply thingies here first. This stuff came from Temu. They were trying to get me comeback type thing to buy something, so they did a special thing for me where I spent $18 and got like $100 worth of stuff, and obviously it all came separately, so I've only got a few of the things and I'm still expecting some stuff, but let me go ahead and show you what I do have. We all know these brushes. They're kind of like makeup brushes, but we use them for like distressed ink or oxide or chalk pastels, blending on our pages for like our backgrounds and stuff. Anyways, they're a set of 12, all multicolored like this, and this size from Temu, and they feel like the same quality as I would get from like Amazon or something, so just so you know. So I got 12 of these in an assortment of colors, same size. And I'm not going to put that on the floor. I'm going to put those up here. I got a set of 25 little finger daubers that come in this really hardy little case. I actually really like the case too. But they're the finger sponge daub things. And I think I might use these with my chalk pastels, because I usually use like a makeup swab, or I might use this for, I'm not sure what I'm using these for yet, if I'm going to use them for my inks or if I'm going to use them for my chalk pastels or whatever, or both, who knows. I'm just going to see if I like them. Like I said, it was a thing that I got because I wouldn't normally have maybe purchase these because it wasn't necessarily necessary. But I was getting a whole bunch of things, you know, for $18, so I just thought, hey, let's try those. And I really like the case they come in, but like I said, there's 25 of them here, and of course I chose pink, so I thought that was cool. And then I also got, it came with these little tweezer things. They're stickers, that's why the tweezers. But it's a small talk. It's called Small Talk Book. And there's not really, I wouldn't say they would say an author. There's not even a, yeah. Basically, it's a whole bunch of different colors of different kinds of sayings that I can put on pages. I think that like some of the pages that I'm going to be putting scrapbook paper on and such might be fun to put some of the words or little phrases, you know, find beauty, creativity takes courage, cultivate kindness, you know, so it's just some little positive sayings. No one can take away what's truly yours. You're smiling at me is my daily dose of magic. Just little fun, and all kinds of colors. So I thought it would be neat to get this. And then also, you know, if I ever get back into cards or scrapbooking or anything, I'll have this as well. So yeah, thought that was cool. Whoop, throwing things now. Okay, and those are the things I've got from Temu. I have a few other things I think coming from them, but they seem to be kind of very sporadic. I think I told you guys this earlier, but I did splurge a little and got my first handmade watercolors from Art Spirits. I got the oh, I always forget the name. Sorry, I'm gonna look at my little page here. so these are the Glitter Fabrics Metallics watercolor paints. 6 of them. And then I got 6 pans of my choice, basically. So they're in these little tins. They come in these little tins all wrapped up, and I will do a separate tiny video of swatching them and talking about what the color names are and stuff. I just wanted to show you how they come in this little tin. Everything's very cute. I love that she chose a butterfly for my other tin, and then there's a tiny little swatch card in here. You can choose just the full card like this, or there's little like snowflake type shapes that you can use. But I want the whole, I chose to do the whole card because I want to be able to write in tiny words what they are. If I can fit it on there, I'm not quite sure, but anyway, I will do a separate little tiny video of swatching these and talking about the names and everything. I just wanted to show you that I finally got them. Okay, I got this one from Coolcraftbook, and it's translated Cats and Friends in Fairyland by Ori Kawamura. Sorry. And oh my gosh. Okay, so I saw this on Coloring with Kay. Okay. She giggles every time that she talks about this book. She's colored, I think, 1 double-page spread, maybe more than that, in this book. And I had to get it, and I told her we should buddy in it in the next few months, and she thought that was a great idea. I just received it, and actually it's got a slick surface sleeve that's really nice, but you can actually also color the front of this book. Look at that. Which I thought was amazing. But yeah, so let me show you a little bit here to break the spine a bit. But yeah, it's just cats, and their looks on their faces while they're doing these things is just, it cracks me up. Look at this. But it's just hilarious. This is the one that Kay did. It came out amazing. So fun. Let me get a little bit closer for you so you can see some of this. Focus, camera. There we go. There's so much going on, and he's scared. The snake scared him, but the other one's gonna catch, like, what is happening, you know, in this book? It's insane. And I showed my sister. She was over the other day coloring with me, and oh my gosh, she was laughing. It's just hilarious, the things that are happening. And just like the looks on their faces, but they look real. I think the thing is they're like realistic cats, but everything else is very not realistic looking, and it's well, it's not necessarily, just less, maybe more simplistic, I guess, as far as the illustration goes. But there's just so much going on in every page, and it's not just cats. The first several pages are a lot to do with cats. Look at, they're riding a dinosaur here. But they do have friends. Like, this is like a salon type area, you know. Some are getting their hair did, some are, you know, buying drinks. There's puppies and otters and capybara and pandas. Like, I mean, and I guess the pandas are like the workers in this joint. I don't know, but it's just hilarious. And there's like a fish market, bakery, you know, and beautiful little bunnies and stuff too. It says Happy Easter, everyone, and lots of love maybe for you. I think that's an LO. You can't really see it because it's covered up. But here, let me see. I'm not going to show you every single page. If you want me to do a flip through, I'm welcome. You know, I'm welcome. I keep doing that. I'm happy to do that for you. But, oh, here's more. There's donkeys and kangaroo. I mean, just, and everybody's chowing down. There are some fairy tale book themed pages in the back here. There's a Santa one. There's Christmas. So there's seasonal stuff. But here's some of the, I think this is, I don't know this fairy tale very well, but this, some of you will recognize probably. They're having breakfast here. Not sure if that's significant to something. Here's a skating one, and here, let's get farther down to show you. Oh, here, this is like Alice in Wonderland, with the queen who's using flamingos for like golfing and stuff, and Tweedledum and Tweedledee are little piglets. Like, it's just, there's Alice falling down the rabbit hole. Here's the Mad Tea Party. So, and then there's like Little Mermaid. I love these penguin type birds. I don't remember what they're called. Are those Little Red Riding Hood, I think. Okay. Anyways, fantastic book. Tons of things. This is Snow White. Tons of amazing, very busy pages that are just fantastic. And they make me laugh. And that's why I got this book. So thank you, Kay, for enabling me there. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And I got another one with that. This book by Ayakawa Sora, and it is Cats and Their Cute Friends. I've seen this around the color tubes. A lot of you have it now. I know that Jordy from Jordy Colors, or Joe from Jordy Colors, has it, and I know that Jess from Coloring Bumblebee has it, and I'm sure a whole bunch of you already have it, but it's just sweet. And there are some detailed pages in here. Oof. But I'm really looking forward to it. See, this worries me a little bit. The cats don't have a lot of shading, like hash marks or anything, and for me that's going to be difficult. But I really like the pages that are in here. Look at that. So sweet. Look at the red panda. I love red pandas. Oh. It's kind of like a day in the life, I guess. I'm not sure. They followed this cat around. This is a neat one. I know that Coloring with Kay did a picture by like a river. It was a double page spread. I might have passed it. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at the sweet little deer. So fun. Where is the one that Kay did? I mean, it was beautiful, and you can see it on her channel, I'm sure. I might have passed it. I was kind of skipping pages. But she did like a whole double page spread that had the river going through. Okay, I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to find it. Here it is, you guys. This is the one that Kay did. Ooh, sorry, I have to break the spine. And it was fantastic. If you don't know Coloring with Kay, you need to go and follow her. She has amazing pictures that she has colored, and she does a lot with the beautiful handmade watercolor paints and things that are shimmery shiny, and her color palettes blow me out of the water all the time. So yeah, gushing over you, Kay. Love your channel. But yeah, she did this one, and can't wait to get into this book. Probably not until at least February, because I have plans for December, January, but yeah, happy to have this in my collection. And I got from Amazon Secret Worlds. I also saw this on Coloring with K's, as well as my Colorful Country Life's channel. I think I might have seen it on a different channel too a long time ago. I'm not sure, but this is a Secret Worlds by Stephanie Law. And it does have some hidden objects, and I didn't realize that when I got the book. So, I mean, but with her style, a lot of it kind of goes with it. I'm a little concerned. Her illustrations are loosely drawn in places, and so some of it has to be up for interpretation, so it might be a little bit difficult. But if you just take one element at a time, you know, want something small, usually if I can get the background worked out, then everything else just kind of falls into place. But these are fabulous pictures, and I've seen some beautiful work. When one is finished, they look so amazing. But they're a lot. they're a lot. Yeah. Very whimsical. But yeah, I will dive into this eventually. Lots to look at here, but you'll see. I mean, I don't know if you can see very well here. Some of it is so intricate that it's like, ooh. So yeah, that's Secret Worlds. And I can't remember if I told you guys about this or not. If I showed this to you already, I'm so sorry. I can't remember if I showed you this in a Monday mashup. I don't remember. This is Tomislav Tomic, Zamilja Snova. What is the translation for that? Zamilja Snova, I think is how you translate that, and it just means dreamland. And I finally got my hands on this. This is the Croatian version of this. I know that a lot of you have the other version. I don't know where it's from though, the other version that's so popular. It's different picture and everything, but it means the same thing. It's Dramen, like Dramenganger, Dramen something, and I don't know where that's from. Anyways, same book by Tomislav Tomic. I have wanted this book since 2023 and was trying so hard to get my hands on it, and I finally found it for a lot cheaper than I'd ever seen it before. These are very intimidating. Most of them are double page spreads. Beautiful, beautiful work. I won't go through the whole thing unless you want me to do a flip, you guys. I've actually got the other one that's so hard to get. I actually found it for the same price, again at Coolcraftbooks on Etsy. I don't know if they have any more or not. Oh, there are some one-page ones as well, but there are a lot of double-page spreads in here. And they're so detailed, but I'm so excited to jump into this book again. This actually is going to be part of my top 25. I haven't put a sticky thing on it because I don't know if I'm going to or not, because I love this book so much, but I haven't put any washi tape on it. But I picked out something to color probably for January. It's like a wintry page, like a Snow Queen here. But yeah, I'm not going to show you every single. Oh, and I did pick another one. I love this double page spread of the little gnome village. Check this out. Look how cute this is. Isn't that great? It's all just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going really slow. This is not good. Okay. I also picked up The Wicked Witch of Oz. And I saw this on Colored by Maya's channel. She did a flip if you're wanting a flip through of it. It's illustrated by Tabrith, and the publisher is Thunder Bay Press in San Diego. Pretty good paper, seems like. It's a Wizard of Oz book, and I just had to. I saw it on Colored by Maya's. I watched the flip through of her do it, looking through this book and stuff, and I was just like, oh, so cool. So yeah, it's just, here's the 4 Witches of Oz, and it goes through all kinds of stuff. And if you want a full flip from me, I'm more than happy to do that. But like I said, Maya over on her channel, she just recently did a flip of this, so it'll be right up front and center on her channel in the first, in just a few videos to look through, as far as like in order, Anyway, really, this is like an iconic picture to me. I really love this. It's very intricate, but I immediately see it colored, one of those. But so cool. These, and the illustrations are amazing. So I'm excited to get into this book as well. Ruby Slippers. Very nicely put together book. And the last one that I got myself was R.J. Hampson's Winter Wonder. I did already mention before that in my last video that in my plans video that I was going to be doing a page in this for the collaboration that Joe from Piggy Pens here on YouTube is doing for RJ. But super cute. I love the duplicates with the difference. But I really like this page. I think I might do this page as well in this book this coming December. I have my own page picked out for the collaboration that I got drawn for, which is this one. But I think I might color another one as well if I have the time. But RJ's newest book, Winter Wonder, is amazing. Those are the things that I got myself. Now, my sister came over this last weekend, and she brought with her a whole bag of books for me. And I'm just floored at her generosity and the fact that she spoils me rotten. Amy, I don't deserve you. So I'm going to start with the easiest thing that's on the top of the stack here. She brought me Stitch stickers. Sorry for the glare. She knows how much I love Stitch, and she always seems to bring me something fun. I already used some of them in my coloring planner. But yeah, Stitch stickers. Some of them are holographic and stuff, so I'm excited. Probably going to use them in my coloring planner like I have already, but yeah, very cool. It's 150 stickers. And she got me this, my Tiny Forest coloring book with art by Nina Stajner. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. There's her name right there. It says it's 30 woodland inspired whimsical illustrations. And it's just super cute. It has seasonal pages for sure. Some spring-like, winter, fall, summer, all kinds of them. And they're just so cute, and they're one-sided. I'm not going to show you all of them, just a few. And like I said before, if you want to flip, let me know. But they are so cute. Look at that. So she got me this book. Very cute. And she got me Witches Around by Yusiku. I only have one of her books, so I was really excited to get these. Love these pages. Wish they were on better paper, but you know, it is what it is. At least they're one-sided, so that helps. But really awesome pages. I love, love, love the illustrations in these books. Really fun. Nothing too wintry or Christmas-like. So, I mean, but I can color in this whenever I want to. I understand that, but don't know that I'll be picking this up for a little while. At least not in December and January for sure. But I can still do something like this, you know, anytime. So there are definitely pages in here, even this one, you know, that you can do whenever you want. They don't just have to be for Halloween type thing, you know. Anyways, so that's Witches Around. She got me Witches by Yusiku as well. Very cute. Again, love these illustrations so much. Looking forward to jumping into these books. Like, can color this any time. You know, there are, like I said, there's pictures in here, a whole bunch of pictures in these books that don't have to be fall or Halloween. I mean, some, you know, hocus pocus. But yeah. She also got me Nice Little Town Halloween from Tatiana Bogomolova. I saw this on Erica from Elm Colors channel. She's done several of these pages that are just adorable for Halloween this last October. And I loved it so much that I put it on my wish list, and my sister got it for me. So cute. So cute. So happy to have that in my collection. And she got me a whole bunch of Coloring Heavens. I'm not subscribed to Coloring Heavens, so she's been getting them for me when she goes to like the store and stuff. She sees them and gets them if she knows I don't have ones that are pretty cool. So that's awesome of her. But this one has, oh, it doesn't say the artist here, but this is Winter. And I'm going to be coloring in this probably in January. I have this one flagged. And both of those two are Daria Catcher Soy. So that's Daria as well. Daria. So there's lots of that, and there is some Shutterstock in here, but most of it. This is also Lenka Filinenko. Some of the pictures that were in my season book that I showed you just a few minutes ago. There's some newer exclusive photos in here too. This is a wiener dog, which is awesome. It's long-haired, but I have a dachshund, so kitties and all kinds of winter stuff, but these are all Lenka. This one's funny. So these are good. Lenka, yeah, and then there's also some Mariola Bodek. She's amazing. I'm excited to have these in here because I don't have any of her stuff. And then some more Shutterstock in here as well. And some Coloring Book Cafe. So yeah, there's the winter one. And she got me, it's still going. I know, it's crazy. I was in shock when she brought this whole bag of stuff for me. Spoiled me rotten. Fairy Tale Princess Special. It is Selena Finnick. Includes 19 new and exclusives. So I do have her princess book So, but a lot of these are also exclusives. But they're beautiful. And awesome. Look at that. Amazing. Fun, fun, fun. I'm still going. She got me Garden Fairy Special, which also has amazing things in here. It says Fairy Designs by Anna Hlovatska, I believe. Here. But there's some really beautiful illustrations in this one. I'm not going to show you every one, but I can always flip things, you guys. Look how beautiful these are. I love this side profile one like this. Oh, hold on. I got to let my wiener dog in the room. Good boy. Okay, sorry about that. But lots and lots of images. Beautiful. Love it. So cool. She got me a Small Worlds special. Magic Jar Designs by Alex Oxton. Very detailed. Some of these are very detailed. That's fun. Garden. Oh, it's a praying mantis. Oh my gosh, how funny. Sorry. That one's cool. Oh, there's a seasonal one there too. Very cool. And she got me Fantasy Romance Special by Fabiana Trere, possibly. Sorry for the barking. These are really cool. Very detailed. And she got me Peter Pan Special based on the original story by J.M. Barrie. Barrie or Barre, I'm not sure. But these are fun. Sorry. There's Tink. I love this page. So I got that one. And the last Coloring Heaven that she got me was the Christmas special. And this has Agota Pop, Julia Sperry, Edwina McNamee, and many more, it says. And it has LabzazuzaColorings, which is the Etsy book that I got. That's from the Ukrainian illustrator. So it has some of her illustrations from that book that I showed you. And it has Julia Sperry, which is always adorable. I love Julia Sperry. I have like several of her books on my wish list that I just haven't bought yet. And Edwina McNamee or McName. I'm not sure how she pronounces that. Victor Roman. And these are like movie, like Die Hard and all kinds of things in here. Christmas movies and stuff. Very detailed. And then we have Deborah Muller. Several in here actually from Deborah. And then Agoda Pop is in here as well. And Karina Yordanova. And I picked a few of Alexandra Dannenman's more simpler Christmas pages to color in here. Put this on the December pile here. And then she got me two other books. 50 Festive Miniatures. You guys have probably seen a flip through of these. Very cute. And I love these books for palette cleansers between really complicated pages, or if I just feel like doing something simple and getting an easy win and trying to, I flagged this one because, oh my gosh, I love this page. I want to try to learn how to do creative backgrounds with these kinds of pictures as well. I love that too. Such cute photos in here, or illustrations. So by Camellia Angelkova. Sorry, I don't know if I said that. And then she also, the last book she got me was the 50 Christmas Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. And these are all adorable. Yeah, so thank you so much, sister. You spoil me rotten. I cannot get over how much you spoil me, and thank you so much for these wonderful gifts. I will treasure them and I will color in them. Okay, and then my husband, feeling sorry for me lately because I'm in so much pain. Sorry, I had to take a drink. My throat is dry. Got me a whole bunch of things. One of which has not arrived yet. It's due any day. It might even get here today, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys. He got me the Pablos, you guys. I'm so excited. I've been wanting them. They've been on my list for a really long time, and they're so expensive, so I haven't, you know, bit the bullet. But he got them for me. And then he also got me this stuff. This is in my coloring plans, but Color Me Christmas for Kids. But it's not, I mean, it's the same illustrator as the one for the Kawaii Halloween book that I did for so many pages last October. Is Ella Yarzabek or Jarzabek. I love her. Anything that she does. I think she did the Capybara book too, but I just love every page I'm just in love with. And they're so detailed that this to me is not, seems like an adult coloring book to me, but so fun, and I cannot wait to color in here next month. So many fun pages. I love it. This is really neat too. See, I would literally color every single page. I love this. I love reindeer. They're just so stinking cute, and she does such an amazing job. Her animals are so stinking cute too. But yeah, Color Me Christmas for Kids. Got me that. That's in my December pile. And Joanna Basford's Joanne's Christmas. This is a very old book. A lot of you probably have it. And there's 1,000,001 flips, I'm sure, on YouTube. This is her Joanna Basford's Christmas book. I've got a couple flagged in here. It is one-sided, which is nice. This poinsettia wreath might be something I color. But well, there's, I mean, I'm going to be coloring in here, but the ones I've flagged. This is fun. I would just want something else on the background. I would have to really think about this page. But I really like it. I don't know that that one's going to get done this year, but I flagged some simpler pages to get started in the book somewhere in here. Somewhere. There's one. I really like this, all these little characters and stuff. I think that would be fun. And this kind of thing sometimes is really therapeutic for me. Helps me take my mind off of things. And if I use gel pens and, you know, like acrylic and those kinds of things, that's not hard on me physically. It's a really good brain takeaway, if that makes sense. And I really want to do this page. I need to really think about making it my own though, because I've seen a lot of colorists do this page really neatly. But I really want to do it. This is the famous polar bear page. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I'm glad to have this in my collection. He got that for me. And he got me the Woomers as well. They're a budget brand that has been out there that a lot of you have just been gushing over. I tried it. I did a page in Matchstick Mouse Floral with them, and I wasn't real excited to use it on that paper, but I need to try it in a different, you know, some different papers. I'm sure I'll like them because they're kind of like the Prismas. There's nothing in here right now. The tin came a little bit damaged, but the pencils were okay. It's just like any of the other metal tins that come with the plastic pencils. But yeah, they're a set of 72. I think they're coming out with like a set of 90 something soon. I don't know when, but that's exciting. I'm wondering, since I just got the 72, I'm wondering if they'll allow us to buy just the new pencils. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. But he got those for me. And all 5 of these from Helen Elliston are on my wish list, and he got me number 5. And this is Colorist's Special Effects. This is the pencil coloring, and it helps, you know, guide you on different types of effects that you would want to do on your pages to make them more interesting, I guess. And water droplets, how to shade to make something look realistic. You know, there's lips, like a drink, and you can implement these kinds of things on whatever you want. You know, this is like a glass, you know, corn on the cob, like just lots of different things. How you do like the foil balloons, any type of foil balloon, this helps you, you know, like it's just amazing. And once you've learned the technique, you can practice it and do it on something, not just the same image, you know. And it just, there's lots of stuff that out there for this kind of thing, but this was really, really neat to me. And it's thick. It's a thick book, and it wasn't too terribly expensive. But they talk about shadows and grayscale and, you know, just all kinds of things. And I'm skipping a lot, you guys, just to show you, you know, what some of it is, you know, the drips of something that's liquid, not just water droplets, but like syrupy things, you know, like foods, animal prints, just so many things, and characters, and even smoke. Like, it's pretty cool. And I'm hoping to learn quite a bit. And again, it was Helen Elliston and Helen Claire Art as well. But this is number 5, and she has a marker one. She has several. Obviously, this is number 5 that I want to eventually get. But these are just, I want to up my game, guys. I want to get better. And yeah, so he got me that, my very first one of these. And he got me the Coloring Heaven Tiny Year by a go to Pop. This I saw on Coloring with Kay's channel, because she does the month, every month. She does this page. It's the whole year, but it goes through, it has like a shelf page for the month, and then it goes through a tiny, well, it says tinies on shelves, a tiny year. So it's a whole year. And then there's these little vignettes, or, you know, whatever you would call it, but for that month. And then it goes to the next month, and it does the shelf, and then a few that coincide with that shelf's theme, and it goes to the next one. So I'm going to try to do these every month, and maybe at least one of these if I can, or maybe some shorts with just one of these, you know, next year. This is just fun. But I mean, that's a lot to color, but it's really amazingly cute, and the detail is so fun. Go to Pop does such a good job with cute little details and little characters and such. There we go. My camera is taking forever to focus today. But yeah, so it goes through the whole year. I'm just flipping several pages, so I'm passing up some of the month ones. There's October. But yeah, I'm excited to have this and work in it next year. And he got me some of the mythographics that I didn't have. This one is Veronica Kolinska, Romantasy. I wanted to get to this, which I don't think I'm going to this month. I am so far behind in what I wanted to color. I wanted to do a horse thing for Joe from Piggy Pens. She's doing a Nayvember hashtag, because she doesn't color Christmas until December, which I don't either. There it is. But I wanted to get this done, and there's just no way. There's no way I'm going to do it in the next couple of days when I have some other whips that I really need to get done. So, but that's a bummer. See, I had planned it. Hashtag Nayvember. I wanted to. But this is a gorgeous book, and I'm excited to jump into it eventually. I'm a romantasy gal. I like romantasies, fantasy in general, but I do like a good romantasy. Although I haven't been reading lately. And he got me Mythical Beasts by Veronica Kolinska, and this is also amazing. A little more detailed than the romantasy one, but still cool. This guy is amazing. Holy cow. I have to see if somebody's done this, like on Pinterest or something. I want to see somebody's creation. I think this all done is going to be amazing. Beautiful, beautiful book. And I can't remember if I showed you this one or not. Again, it could have been on a Monday mashup. This is one that I got inspired by Colored by Maya to put on my wish list, and my husband got this for me. And it's different than a lot of I think I did show this. It's different than a lot of books I've gotten in the past. I think I'll going to be doing a lot of mixed media in here. I just got really inspired by the pictures that Maya was showing that she's done in here, and I immediately picked a page that I'm going to start with eventually, well, probably in February, because I have lots of plans for December and January. Where did it go? Did I skip it already? No, it isn't. Here. I immediately saw a color palette that I loved in my brain for this page. We'll see if I can pull it off or not, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be this one that I do, maybe not. I actually have not read the comic or story or manga. I don't even know if it's a manga or what it is, but Lore of Olympus there's several books out there of the whole story of Persephone and Hades falling in love, and Persephone's journey in getting her powers and controlling them and all of that. I know the gist, like that's about all I know. And I know I've seen some of the art from the books and stuff, so I know, you know, how to color some of the characters. And I want to kind of stay true to the characters' colors, but the scenes themselves are going to be mine. I'm going to do whatever I want with like the backgrounds and the, you know. So yeah, I was excited to get this too. I told you they spoiled me rotten, you guys. It was crazy. It's not even Christmas yet. Of course, I'm hoping this was my Christmas, because holy cow. I got Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Atanasio. This is an older one that has those hidden objects. I'm going to try to cover up the best I can. We'll see. Some of them it's going to be quite hard, but some of them I think I'll be able to do it. These are quite detailed pages and but wonderfully cool. He's neat. The older mythographics had such not a huge difference, but there's definitely a difference. They have better paper than the ones that do now. They've thinned out the paper and changed it, but I'm excited to color in here. And the last couple he got me, A Million Llamas. I did not have this one. I still don't have a couple that I want, but for the most part, I've got all of them now. But this has some really funny and quirky and cute pages in it with llamas that are amazing. Love them. Some of them are very busy, but very cute. So I got that by Lulu Mayo. Hide and Seek by R.J. Hampson. One of his newer books. Very cute. And again, I got the soft cover, so I've got the duplicates with a difference. Very fun. And he got me my first mandala book. And it's got black backgrounds, and this is just for quite a while ago, there were some hashtags that were like color palettes, and I might, anytime that there's a hashtag for color palettes, I might do a mandala if I'm feeling it. Otherwise, I think I probably won't reach for this book, but that's why I got it. I liked the black background, and if I can make this look 3D with my pencils over marker, I think is my plan, or some gel pen and some sparkle, obviously, but to make it with shading, make it look a little 3D, I think that would be cool. So my first and probably only mandala book that I'm gonna have. And I'm sorry, mandala, magical night. Did I even see what the, is there an illustrator? I'm not sure if this is the illustrator, but here's the information. If you liked this book, I got it off, well, he got it off of Amazon. It's an older book, so it's been out there for a while. Okay, you guys, that is it for my haul. Holy cow, right? I got spoiled beyond belief. Thank you again, honey. Thank you, Steve, for my wonderful present. Thank you, sister Amy, for my wonderful books. You guys are spoil me rotten. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't yet. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.